Hey, what's going on? It is Steph here from stephjking.com, coming to you from beautiful Brisbane, Australia. And today I'm going to share with you what to do before you invest. And this is something that everyone should know. So I want to get straight into the nitty-gritty of this conversation. Now, money is a passionate topic for me. I do enjoy talking about it. I know it's kind of a bit taboo and a lot of people kind of steer clear of talking about financial things and money and that kind of thing, but I don't feel that we should hold back on this type of conversation. Money is the biggest thing that I see people struggling with, and it just burns this fire in my stomach to want to talk about it more, because I want to empower so many more people and provide you with the information and the education to get your finances sorted. And I'm not just talking about finances sorted for now, but finances sorted for the rest of your life, for you and your family, and hopefully, if you do take this seriously, for generations of your family to come. So this is something that I am very passionate about. I know people say money is not the be all and end all, and I totally agree with that. Money cannot buy you happiness. But the thing is, the biggest stuff that we want in our life, more time with our family, traveling, a house, a car, whatever it is, all of that requires money. So money is an important component of life, and I do feel that we need to become more comfortable in talking about this type of conversation. But that's enough of me going off on my rant. Let's dive straight into this video where I'm going to share with you what you need to do before you even invest $1. And that is, you need a security fund. What is the security fund? Good question. It is essentially a bank account that you're going to set up that you transfer money into for security purposes. And what I mean by that is, if you potentially lose your job or something drastically happens in regards to your finances, whether you are in an accident and you're no longer able to work for a period of time, you want to be able to have a security nest egg to fall back on if you need to. And the reason why this is so important to do before you start investing your money is because as humans, we are very emotional creatures. Even those people that say, well, I'm not very emotional, inside you still have feelings of fear, excitement, love, hate, just normal human emotions. And this is just in every single person. So this is why it's so important to have a security fund, because when you start to invest, you need to be able to be emotionally stable and balanced. And the way to do this is to have money in a backup account, your security fund, to give you that confidence that if something happens with your investments, it's not going to be a massive deal because you have that security nest egg sitting there in your account. Because what happens is when you do start to invest, whether it's in property, cryptocurrency, shares, stock, whatever it might be, there were going to be ups and downs. It's inevitable. And that is one massive thing that you need to understand before you start investing, is that it's not always going to be on the up. You're going to have up and down. Sometimes the down periods are going to be longer than what you want it to be. So the most common thing that you see in these cases is that someone buys in and it drops, they get nervous. More people sell out. The more that people sell out, the more the price of that drops, which makes more people nervous. So that's the way that the market works. It's based on everyday people buying and selling. It's a trading component here. So if you buy in and it drops and you get nervous and you sell, most of the time, a lot of other people have that nervousness and that fear of losing their money, and they're going to sell as well, which will drop the price even more. Now, the seasoned investors here, what they do is they will buy at the bottom, because that's when everyone else is scared and fearful and they are selling. So all the seasoned investors are buying and then they sell at the top. So they do the complete opposite of what you would feel as normal as human nature. So understanding this and knowing how people's minds work and being aware of that and your emotions and the way the markets work, the fact that you have this knowledge and also be comfortable with the fact that the money that you're investing is purely to invest. The intention is to not use it as a bank account. You're not going to invest money and then take it out a couple of months later when a random expense pops up that you weren't expecting. It's have that security fund there ready to go if anything horrible, and I hope it doesn't, happens to you and your family that will impact the income that comes in to be able to help you live your life. Having that security fund there then allows you to then go, well, this money is specific to my investing and I'm comfortable knowing that when I invest this money into the market or into property, wherever you're investing it into, I know there's going to be highs and there's going to be lows, and I'm okay with that. So let's look at how we know how much money to have in this account. So first things first is I will normally sit down with my budget. You should have a budget. If you don't, go and do that now. Go back and refer to my other video where I share how to save and budget your money, because I give you very specific details on how I manage my own money, which may help you. But you should have your budget there. You should have listed out on a fortnightly or monthly or weekly basis exactly how much money is going out to bills, to savings, to investing, to whatever. And then what you want to do is look at the costs that you would need to have catered for should anything happen to your job. So you can either go the full thing, your full income. So you might make $2,000 a fortnight and you want to say, well, I want to be able to have $2,000 a fortnight should anything happen to my job. In that case, you want to budget to $2,000 a fortnight. If you earn $2,000 a fortnight, but some of it goes to savings, some of it goes to investings, and there's costs in there you could probably cut out or cut down if anything did happen, then just look at what you would absolutely need. Things like rent, mortgage, food, utilities, transport, healthcare, whatever it is for you. List it out on a monthly basis and then determine what you are going to be comfortable with. Use the example that something happens and you lose your job for whatever reason. How long would you feel comfortable being without a job? I suggest having about 3 to 6 months worth of income sitting in your security fund to be able to lean on should anything happen. Now, the time frame for as much as you want to be able to have in your security fund, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, 5 months, 7 months, whatever it is, it's purely up to you and what you as a family or you as an individual is going to be comfortable with. Make sure you don't have a large chunk in there. So maybe 12 months is probably a little bit too long, because that could potentially be a lot of money that could be working for you if you invested it. So get to a time frame that is comfortable with you and your family and what you believe that you may need for a period of time should you lose your job and not have any money coming into the family. So now that you have that figure and you know that you want to be able to save however many months of income or money to be able to cater to your expenses, then go get it done. Open up that bank account, start transferring money in there. Once you hit your target, so let's say 3 months, once you hit the target of having enough money in there that would help you for 3 months, then go back and check out my other money video where I talk about budgeting and saving, where I list out exactly how I manage my money, like the portion you put to investing, the portion you put to savings, etc. And then you can start following that plan then. But make sure, just for your own confidence and security, to have this account in place, because you will just feel so much better about investing for the long term and not freaking out if there is a period of time where the price could potentially drop. Well done. I hope you do go do this because it will amaze you at how different you will feel just having this as a backup to lean on if possible. Keep in mind, this account is not to be gone into for any little thing that pops up. This is if you lose your job or something happens and you have absolutely no income coming in and you are stuck for cash. So make sure you set up the account in a way that you can't just withdraw very easily. I know for me, I set up my accounts with a different bank, so I know it's a little bit more difficult for me to transfer money. Whereas if I have all my accounts with one bank, it's very easy for me to see and transfer on a daily basis. So do whatever you need to do to be able to limit yourself on going into that account and just taking money out of it. So there you have it. That's what you need to do before you invest. And this is something that I think everyone should be doing. I hope you got value. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up. It really does support my channel. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button. I will leave a link for you here, and tick that notification bell so you can get notified next time I upload. Until then, there are a couple of videos on this side for you to go check out. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in this beautiful world, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.